When I say Hebrews, I mean myself. Praying because I can't redeem myself. 5.
Shalom, shalom. This is Eldar Yield coming back to you once again to let you brothers and sisters know out there that hear these messages and that come on this channel. I don't want you paying attention to the views because YouTube is deliberately keeping down the views on this channel so that these messages that I bring forth don't get out to too many people. Now we have over 150 some odd subscribers to this channel, but they got a good way of trying to keep them views down to try to discourage people from coming on this channel. So once again, I want to let you know, don't pay attention to the views because YouTube is so ignorant that they don't realize that if you got one view, if you reach one person with this word, with this gospel, and save one soul, you've done your job. So once again, don't pay attention to the views. YouTube is deliberately NSA doing what they're supposed to do. That's right. We don't expect nothing different from you out there. We expect you to do what you're doing. But go with me right fast because the Holy Spirit has got me up today to bring you into another passage of scripture that's very pertinent for this hour. And it's Ezekiel chapter 9. Go with me to Ezekiel chapter 9 right now because the Holy Spirit once again has impressed this upon my heart to bring forth this information to you, my brothers and sisters, so that you can stay up on your feet, that you can stay ready. And for all of you out there that don't really understand this particular ministry, it's in Isaiah 61:1, where Christ says that the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. In Isaiah 61:1, 2, 3, and 4, it is explaining to you the ministry that Christ originally came and brought to the earth. Because the ministry that you see preached today is not the ministry that Christ came to bring to the earth. And we can prove it simply in verse number 2. Isaiah 61:2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn. Now, when the Christian church reads Isaiah 61, beginning in verse 1 and 2, they just read right over it. But in verse 2, Christ told you and me that he came to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, the vengeance of our God. Meaning he came at that time because the Romans had put the Israelites in slavery and had subjugated our ancestors to such a point that they were discouraged. Kind of like today, and what you see in the police departments all over Babylon doing to our people, and what they're doing down there in Michigan with the poisoning of the water and pretending like they didn't know that they were putting all of that garbage in the water system. That's deliberately being done deliberately. People, wake up. But Christ says, I came to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort those that mourn. Meaning, let me break it down for you. Christ said, I came to let the Israelites know that there is a day of vengeance of our God. So stop worrying, stop feeling down, stop mourning about how the police are killing our people, because our God is coming back to deal with them. They haven't gotten away with anything. Don't you believe for 1 minute, simply because the court systems have allowed them to get off, that they're going to get off when the judge comes. There's another judge coming to planet Earth, and he's going to judge all things. He's higher than the Supreme Court. So don't worry about all what you're seeing them do to us. There will be a day of reckoning called the day of judgment. Now go with me to Ezekiel chapter 9, and let me break this down for you. Ezekiel chapter 9, because this is what's going on planet Earth right now as you hear my voice. This is what's happening right now, my brothers and sisters. Ezekiel chapter 9, beginning at verse 1. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice. Ezekiel is saying that he cried loud in my ears with a loud voice. This is how you know this ain't Jesus Christ, because the Jesus Christ of the Christian church don't like noise. They don't like loud voices. They don't like people like me, you know what I'm saying? Cry loud and spare not. They don't like those type of people. Can you keep it down a little bit? Can you speak? No, Ezekiel said he cried loud. That's right. And he says, this is what I heard. Cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. In Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 1, Ezekiel is proclaiming to us that he heard a loud voice saying to the angels up in the higher gate, meaning these are higher angels, up in the higher gate that have charge over the city to draw near with their weapons in their hands. Did you hear me? He didn't tell them to come, hey, come here, angels, but their sword's still on their side. No, he told them to come here, and as these angels were coming, these angels are warfaring angels. These angels already know that when their name is called, they go into battle. Do you hear me? These angels already knew they had their weapon in their hand when they was coming forth to the Most High. Are you with me? These are our angels. These angels are on our side. These are the angels that I often talk about that the Most High have reserved for the day of judgment. Now here in Ezekiel chapter 9, this is the destruction of the wicked. And that this is the angels coming forth with their weapons in their hand. In verse 2, and behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. Every angel had a slaughter weapon in his hand. You better. So that means there's different types of weapons up there. These weapons that they got in their hand right now are going to serve a specific purpose, and they are to kill mankind. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side, and they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. These angels went in and stood beside the brazen altar, waiting for their orders. This is why, my friend, we serve a higher God, and we serve a power that this earth know not of. Verse 3, and the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. Verse 4, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Stop right there. Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. The Most High says, I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever, and I change not. Now, here in Jerusalem, our ancestors had gotten so wicked that they was doing whatever they felt they wanted to do. And do you know what? They had a custom. They still like to go sacrifice. They had gotten so religious and so separated from the Most High. The Most High said, call my angels. I'm going to send my angels down there. I'm going to set a mark upon the foreheads of all of those among them that don't like the abominations that's being done around them right now. Come on out of here. I'm going to break that down for you. Most High is saying, I'm going to send these angels down there and set a mark on the forehead of everybody down there that don't believe that homosexuality is right. I'm going to set a mark on the foreheads of all of those that have taken a stand against it and are not afraid to speak against it. Do you hear me? The Most High is saying, I'm going to set a mark on everybody that take a stand for my laws, statutes, and commandments and reject the laws of Babylon. I'm going to set them aside. I'm going to put them over to my right-hand side, and I'm going to separate them from all of the rest of the people on the earth. Even though they will still be living amongst the people, they will be a different people because they will not participate in, nor will they continue to compromise with the people in Babylon. That's what he's saying right now. He said, I'm setting a mark on the foreheads of all of the people that will not compromise with homosexuality, which is an abomination, that will not compromise with the eating of the pig from the rooter to the tutor. I'm going to set a mark upon the foreheads of all of those people that are going to take a stand for me. I'm going to separate you. I'm going to put you to the side. I'm going to write your name down in heaven. And I'm going to let the holy angels know, don't touch those people when the time comes to judge those people. Don't mess with the ones that are set aside, who let their family go because their family will not accept this, who have set themselves apart simply because they love me, the living God. Are you following me right now? Ezekiel chapter 9, the Most High is setting a special people apart for himself. Can I break that down a little bit more for you? The Most High said, get that one. See that dude right there that everybody talking about, that's crazy as hell? See that dude right there that everybody say, oh, he following them holy days. He done lost his mind. Set that dude apart. See that woman right there that's wearing a dress and got her head covered? Set a mark on her forehead. She trying. I see where she gonna end up. She trying. See that guy over there that's debating and arguing with his family, trying to show them the truth, and they don't want to receive the truth, but he's standing strong for my truth? Set a mark on him. See that guy over there that said Christmas is of the devil, and he don't want to participate in it no more, and he gonna follow the holy days written up in the Bible? Set a mark on that guy right there. That guy right there is standing up for me. Put a mark on him. When the time comes for judgment, I don't want you touching that guy. Set a mark on that ministry over there that don't celebrate Easter no more. Set a mark on that guy over there and that ministry over there that don't celebrate Christmas no more. Set a mark on those people over there that's standing up crying loud against Halloween. Set a mark on them people over there that won't bow their knee to Caesar Borgia, the white image of Jesus Christ. Set a mark on them. Them special people. They read Revelation chapter 1, verse 14 and 15. They read Daniel chapter 9. They read Daniel chapter 10, verse 5 and 6. Set a mark on them people over there because they accept Christ for who I said he is. Set a mark on them people over there that keep the Sabbath day. I don't want you angels to touch those people because those people are set aside for me. Set a mark on that man that just walked out that Christian church. Set a mark on that woman over there that just walked out the Baptist church. And coming back to my law, statutes, and commandments. Set a mark upon all those people that sigh and that cry for all of the abominations that's being done in Babylon right now. Set them aside for me. These are my people. These people, I'll write my laws on their mind and in their heart. These people are my special people. These people are the ones I'm going to destroy the nations for. I'm not going to destroy the nations for those of my people that continue in willful sin. I'm not going to destroy the nations for those of my people that continue to buck dance in the Christian church. I'm not doing it for you, the Most High telling me to tell you. He not doing it for none of you out there that continue to speak against his laws, his statutes, and commandments. No, my friend, there's something coming for you. And there's going to be an angel with a slaughter weapon in his hand. Oh, you better come on out of here. Psalm 17:13, the wicked is the Most High's sword. I can understand now why the police, which are the wicked, are killing our people the way they do it. Could it be possible that the anger of the Most High towards the tribe of Judah is coming through the hands of the wicked? Could it be that the anger and the wrath of the Most High is coming through the actual hands of the police departments across Babylon? Because that's how angry the Most High is. Psalm 17:13, he says to us that the wicked is his sword. Do you hear me out there? So next time you see one of us gunned down or choked out, you better understand something. The wicked is the Most High sword. And right now, he's setting us apart from the people in the world. And most of all, he's setting us apart from our own family. Come on out of here. That's right. He's distinguishing right now on planet Earth who's for him and who's against him. Oh, come on out of here. Joshua said it like this: as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Most High. Elijah said it like this: choose you this day whom you shall serve. If the Most High and his laws, statutes, and commandments be God, serve him. If the Christian church, with its Sunday worship, with its pork, pig feet eating, be God, with its Christmas keeping, with its Easter celebrating, then serve them. Because you will not be able to straddle the fence, Israelites, and continue to compromise with your friends and your family, going just because you go to church on the Sabbath and you're keeping the Sabbath, that you can then get up and go on Sunday because your mama wants you to go. And that you can go to church on Sunday because daddy wants you to go. Because you don't want to hurt their feelings and actually walk out and separate yourself from the Christian church, so you compromise. I'm talking to somebody out there. When that angel come with that slaughter weapon, guess what? He said, the people that signed that cry for all of the abominations that be done have made a decision. They made up their mind. They not compromising. But if you in the middle, Christ said it like this: I pray that you be either hot or cold. But because you are lukewarm, I'm going to spew you out of my mouth. Come on out of here. Christ wants us to be on fire. Christ wants us to be hot. Are you hearing me? He don't want us to be lukewarm, and he don't want us to be cold. But at least the people that are cold have taken a side. You see, the dangerous part is when you're in the middle. You lukewarm. You know you belong over here on the hot side, but you're straddling right in the middle right now, and you lukewarm. You're still going to be destroyed with the slaughter weapon. Christ said, I'll spew you out of my mouth if you lukewarm. He wants you to be on fire for them commandments. That's right. He wants you to be on fire for them holy days. I'm talking to somebody out here. He wants you to be on fire for him. He wants you to be on fire for the coming Purim celebration. He wants you to be on fire for the coming Passover. He wants you to be immersed in his holy days and in his lifestyle. That's right, it's a lifestyle. He wants you to be excited about it. He don't want you waking up saying, oh, no, I got to cover my head today. He don't want you waking up saying, oh, no, I got to put on the dress today when them pants is calling me. He wants you to be on fire and committed to him 100% right now. Because I'm going to tell you something. He said, everybody down there that's compromising, that's not sighing. See, when you sign and crying, it's something you don't like. You can't say just because Joey is now Susie and he's your relative that you're going to compromise. No. Wrong is still wrong and right is still right. There's no in between. Right is still right and wrong is still wrong. The Most High said, call these angels. And I want you to send these angels through the midst of Jerusalem and set a mark upon the foreheads of all of those that have sold out for me. And then in verse 5 he says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go you after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. Slay utter old and young, both maids and little children. This is Isaiah 9 and 6. The Most High said, kill the children. He told these angels to kill the children. We're going to talk about that just for a minute. Because what you got to understand is if the parents are lost in paganism, their children are lost in paganism. And back over in the book of Leviticus, our ancestors and Moses also were commanded to train their children up in the ways of the Most High God. You see, the Most High God is not going to become a babysitter and raise your children for you if they make it to the kingdom. See, a lot of us got this mindset that the children are not going to be held accountable. The children will be held accountable based on their parents. Oh, you better come on out of here. See, it's our job to train them and teach them now, because the Most High is not babysitting. The Most High don't have a romper room. In Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 6, I'm going to read it again. He said, slay utterly old. Let's deal with that. The Most High told the angels to kill all of them people in the wheelchairs. The Most High said, kill all of them people on canes. Read Ezekiel 9 and 6 for yourself. This is the one true God. This is the God that don't play. Do you hear me out there? This God does not play. This God is not being taught in the earth. This God does not compromise. It's his way or it's hell's fire. That's it. That's why I like him. Because he's straight, he's a gangster. Ahia is a gangster. He tell you what it's going to be like. You either accept it or you get ran over. He said, I'm going to slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. He ain't going to have no compassion on the women either that's out there wearing them pants with them zippers on it, that's out there in that strange apparel. He said, kill them too. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Begin at the church. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. They started killing the OGs. We call them today double OGs, triple OGs. He said, begin with them, because it all starts with them. When they fall off, everybody else fall off. Come on out of here. You see, he's going to hold us men accountable for raising our children. He's going to hold us men accountable for compromising. There could be no compromise. No compromise. That's what this message is going to be about. There will be no compromise. You need to read Ezekiel chapter 9, verses 1 and all the way down. Read the whole chapter. Ezekiel chapter 9. Because the Most High had enough of our ancestors' wickedness and they sin. And he said, go get the angels. Come here, angels. I'm sick and tired of watching them wearing skinny jeans. I'm sick and tired of them having their pants hanging off their butt with their drawers showing. Come here, angels. I'm sick and I'm tired of them bowing their knee to a white image of the same people that's killing them. Come here, angels. I'm sick and I'm tired of watching them buck dance and sing for the enemy on national television. Come here, angel. I'm sick and tired of these filthy mouth rappers degrading my heritage. Come here, angels. I'm sick and I'm tired of the women pretending and acting as if they men. Come here, angels. I've had enough of my people in Jerusalem in Ezekiel chapter 9. I had enough of them being hoes and prostitutes. Come here, angels. I had enough. This is what the Most High is saying in Ezekiel chapter 9. I'm breaking it down for you. He said, I had enough of them wearing crosses on their necks after they've been told they're Hebrew Israelites. I had enough of them knowing that the Saturday is Friday night sundown to Saturday night sundown, but they're still going to church on Sunday. Come here, angels. I had enough of them roasting the pig with a barbecue cookout after I told them that the pig is an abomination and they shall not eat it. Come here, angels. I had enough of my people blaspheming my word. I had enough of my people rejecting the black image of Christ. I had enough of my people rejecting the holy days. I've had enough of my people rejecting their nationality. I had enough. So the Most High is setting a mark upon the foreheads of us that sigh and that's crying for all the abominations being done. That's right. A real Israelite not gonna let some man wearing a dress and high heels walk up to him and say hi, and you treat him like he a woman. The devil is a lie. A real Israelite not gonna let some woman walking around with pants and a shirt on with tattoos, acting like she a man, come up and say hi and get away without saying a word to him. Come on out of here. That's right. Ain't gonna happen. Why? We sighing and we crying for all of the abominations that be done in Babylon, aka the snakes, right now. We had enough. And the Most High has had enough of our people still buck dancing, still cooning, still robbing, still stealing, and then get shot down by the police. And we out there don't have spiritual enough eyes to see that it's the Most High. He said 2/3 of us gonna die. You think he gonna come down and kill all of us? No. All he do is go get the wicked. That's right. In 70 AD, when he had enough of our ancestors, he went and got the two wickedest Romans on the planet. He said, go get Vespasian and go get Titus, and I'm going to bring them to Jerusalem and take my people, Ezekiel chapter 5, take that razor, Ezekiel, and shave your head. Take a third and throw it in the wind. Take a third and throw it in the fire. Take a third and cut it up with a knife. Because this is what's going to happen. Because this is the time of vengeance. That's right. The Most High always have used the wicked against us. And what he using right now? The police department. So wake up. Stop trying to blame the white man for what he was put here to do. Come on out of here. Stop trying to blame the white man for what he was put here to do. It was his job to put us in slavery by the will of the Most High. It is still his job to chastise us by the will of the Most High. You can only see this if you got spiritual eyes to see and spiritual ears to hear what the word of the living God said. That's right. They are our whooping boy. Come on out of here. When you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, what you think's supposed to happen to you if you heard it preached to you on a street corner and you looked at the preacher and told him to shut the hell up? I'm African American. I'm black. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite. I'm Egyptian. I'm Himotep. And then you get dealt with. Who you think behind that? That is the will of the Most High. First come the word. You either accept it, but when you reject it, you better look out. That's right. You may become the next victim on the Most High's list. Come on out of here. That could have easily been an Egyptologist choked out in New York City. Come on out of here. Most High is sick and tired of this. Come here, angel. I told them Egyptologists who they are, and they rejected it, still wanting to be Egyptians. Take your slaughter weapon. Come here, angels. I used my Israelites to break down to them the truth, and they rejected it. Come here, angels. This ain't no game. This is what you got to understand. This is not a game. That's right. Tomorrow is not promised to none of us. That's right. Our lives are but a vapor. Here today, and gone tomorrow. We're going to be as a story that is told if we leave here before all hell breaks loose. That's right. If I leave here tomorrow, I'll be a story that is told. You remember that brother? Man, that brother used to preach that word up. He was in season, out of season. He didn't, hey man, that dude didn't care who liked it or who didn't like it. He just preached the word. If it's for you, you'll come to it. If it's not for you, you'll cuss him out and go the other way. He don't care. He gonna tell you what thus says the Lord. That dude was something else, huh? Yeah, that's right. That's what some of us are doing about our fathers and our mothers to this day. They are a story that is told. Break that plate. You won't eat at that house no more. So I want to live my life in such a way today because I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But this one thing I do know, I want to make it to the kingdom. Do you want to make it to the kingdom? If we don't make it to the kingdom, we get a chance to make it to paradise. That's right. I'm going to live my life in such a way that when I leave this body, I step into paradise. Come on out of here. I don't want to go in nobody's grave. Why would I want to go in the grave and be buried until the second resurrection? Why die twice? That's what's going to happen. Blessed is he that have part in the first resurrection, because upon him have no power. The power of death don't have no power. Some people are going to die here, be buried, going to be resurrected at the second resurrection, and going to die again. 2 deaths. I don't want that. Come on out of here. Make no sense to live in hell here and then die and go to hell. Come on out of here. Makes no sense to me why we want to live in hell here in Babylon and then die and go to hell. Make no sense. Christ says, I wish you was either hot or cold, brothers and sisters. But don't be lukewarm. That's right. Break mama's heart. I ain't going to church on Sunday no more. Oh, let her cry. Let her holler. It'll bring forth her deliverance. She may just get saved one day. But as long as you compromise with mama, as long as you compromise with your sisters and brothers, and still go to the Baptist churches because they singing in the choir, or because they playing on the drums, or because you used to be the guitar player and you feeling bad, let me tell you something. If you go back, Christ said, I'll spew you out my mouth. You're not going to serve 2 masters. The Christian church not serving the God of the Bible. That's right. When you keep those Sabbath days, John 14, Christ says, if a man love me, he'll keep my words. And I'll come unto him. And I'll manifest myself unto him. Christ says, if you love me, keep my commandments. And then one of those commandments is, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Stay out of them whole houses, Jeremiah chapter 5. Come on out of here. Stay out of them whole houses. Most High called you out to be an Israelite. Take a stand, brothers and sisters. He calling on them angels right now with them slaughter weapons in their hands. Set a mark on that man. He gonna die for me. Set a mark on that woman. She gonna roll with me to the end, my friend. This is Elder Yield, once again, speaking to somebody out there about straddling that fence. Come on back and stay out of them hellholes. Because what you don't know is that it's spiritual. That's right. There are spirits tied to the Christian church. And that's why it's hard for some of our family to come out of there. They just can't jump up tomorrow and walk out of there. Them demons got a hold on them. They got a hold on their mind. It's got a hold on their pocketbook. See, and another thing, some of our people have invested so much money into the Christian church that makes it even harder for them to leave. They can't walk away from them hundreds of thousands of dollars they done put in there, or them thousands of dollars they done put in there. It's harder for them to walk away. The more you give into something, the harder it is for you to walk away. In order to get them out of there, you have to pray them out. Come on out of here. You have to hit your knees and pray them out. This is Elder Yield for One Nation, One Power. Be that person right now that the Most High has chosen to set a mark upon your forehead. Oh, come on out of here. Be that person that the Most High has chosen. Set a mark on him. Set a mark on her. And once again, those are the people who are keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So once again, before I leave, don't pay attention to the views on this channel, because YouTube is deliberately keeping down the number of views. They also blocking this channel from going into certain countries. Come on out of here. That's right. They blocking this channel from going into certain countries, and they also keeping the views down. They know what's dangerous. They got enough spiritual insight to know. You know, they talk to their daddy Satan. Satan said, oh no, don't touch that man. That man got a cover. Come on out of here. Don't mess with that man. That man got a cover. They know who they can mess with and who they can't mess with. These people are not out here just running around doing whatever they want to do when they want to do it. They got to answer to their daddy Satan. And Satan got to answer to the Most High. And when Satan asked about Job, the Most High said, you can do anything to him, but don't take his life. Come on out of here. Can't take his life. Same thing happening right now with us Israelites that's in this truth. Satan want us bad, but the Most High told him, you can't take their life. So we ain't going to be getting choked out on the street corner. We ain't going to be getting shot down by the police department. Why? They're a tool of the wicked, which is the Most High's sword. And the Most High has commanded them, back off. Touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. Hear that, YouTube? Touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. This is Eldahill for One Nation, One Power, encouraging you guys. When you come on this channel, like I said before, there's more people subscribe to this channel than any of them little views. Forget that view thing. They can turn that view thing off. Because we know we reaching those of you who we supposed to reach. Be encouraged, be strong, be that person that get that mark put on your forehead. That means you are an individualist. What I mean by that, when you in a family of 5 and 10, and you're the only one that come into the knowledge of the truth, be an individual for the Most High God. That's right. In order for the rest of your family to get saved, they got to watch you walk it out. They got to watch you not compromise. They got to watch you take a stand. I mean 100%. That's what you got to do. You can't be participating in their drinking parties. You can't be participating in their get high parties, because guess what? Their blood going to be required at your hands. That's right. If the Most High has called you in that family to take a stand and be a light amongst darkness, you got to be a light amongst darkness. This is Eldahill for One Nation, One Power. No compromise.
When I say Hebrews, I mean myself. Praying, cause I can't redeem myself. 5.